Hello, everyone. Phobia, you really are the fastest first in the West. Hey, Fun Size is here too. Tanner, it's okay if you're lurking tonight. Finally, I'm so bored. So we're doing something a little different. My setup's a little different here. Hold on. Bam. Oh, wait. Bam. Look at that. Oh, hang on. Stuff's in the way. There we go. Hey. Check that out. Nifty, ain't it? Alright, hang on. I gotta move chat so I can actually, like, see it from where I'm sitting. I can't reach it. You guys, like, just shout at me?
You are my dad. You're my dad. Wookie, wookie, wookie.
Hand reveal. Yeah. I just wanted to test out and paint doll accessories and see how the live camera feed works. There was a program that someone's working on to, like, replace the hands with VTuber hands, but, like, it's only for, like, post stuff, and I'm like, they'll come out with eventually that stuff. Doll stream, yes, just a little bit. Just a little bit to test it. and then we'll do Dead by Daylight because I really want to play some Dead by Daylight. OMG! You can't believe it, can you? What? What do you mean? Okay. So I've got like a pile of stuff here that I've been meaning to get to. I'm going to explode. Listen, Phobia, remember when I was like, I'm working on something really cool, but it's gonna annoy Phobia? This was what I was working on. But I do have a magnifying glass / lamp, so you guys can see up close, but I have to be careful because it might cover up the webcam. Lucky. Whose side are you on? It wasn't the birthday stuff? No, I worked on the birthday stuff too. We already celebrated your birthday, Phobia. What are you talking about? Birthday stuff. Crazy. How many birthdays you got? I must agree with Lucky. I'm gonna play DBD later, relax. Plus, I figured if I did this on one of the days that I normally don't stream, it's basically just an extra stream. You don't lose out on DBD or anything. I meant to do this yesterday, but I fell asleep. So, I have a G3 Frankie doll that I've been restyling. I've already started on her, because I started on her and then I got more ideas and I was like, okay, let's do this on stream next. So she did have pink in her hair, and I've already removed the pink and replaced it with black. Because I'm going to change her color scheme to be less colors, because she had too many. Okay, sorry if the camera lagged or anything. It's still a work in progress. Okay, what are you guys saying? Hey, you trapped in the room with a small kitten. Good luck. Phobia, your birthday was 30 years ago, bro. Okay, where was I? You guys are talking about I'm eating fish. Ew. Escape. So I am changing her. Ooh, I'm trying to see if the camera will focus a little bit better there. Trying to change her color scheme to not include pink because it's kind of just like in there and it doesn't match any of her other like makeup or any of her other really accessories. So like I said, already took the pink out. I already threw it away too. I would have shown you the hair. And then I rooted black in, glued it down. It's already dry. It's been glued for that. But I want to make her lips a darker blue as well. Are you making Shrek? Well, Shrek's not blue, so I think you should maybe do a colorblind test. Dad, are you okay? Okay. Sorry, my dad's just sitting in the basement. I think I might also, on her hands, I haven't decided this yet, paint black and blue. Shrek, if he was hit by Nemesis power. No, it's an avatar. Guys. You're all so far off. Actually, let me see if I can't find a better spot for this. Let's see if I can't control the lamp. There it is. Found it. We're good. Wonderful. Now we can actually, like, see a little bit more. Okay. So, first things first, there's a couple spots of, I'm not sure what, like, if it's a manufacturing defect or what, but just, like, blue and other, like, weird colors on her limbs that don't match the color of the clothing she came in, so I really don't know why or where this came from. So, Jonesy Fortnite. Not sure where that came from. So I'm gonna acetone that off really quickly too. We're just, yeah, here it is. So I have to be really careful not to acetone any of the like black stitches off of Frankie, just because I don't want those to come off, but oh, this might not come off. Oh no. That's bad. I have no idea what that is. Bummer. Okay. Well, shoot. The thing with working with acetone is the only way to deactivate it is soapy water. So I've got a Batman mug here full of soapy water. Ushi Nikki? What? Oh, the doll. Eh. It's fine. I really don't care. None of my stuff's monetized, so. I think there was a rule at some point. I need paper towels. Hold on. Hold on. Basic model face. Don't judge Frankie for having color spots. She's not supposed to have those there. They're not supposed to have any weird color spots like that on the body, so I gotta get rid of that. So I'm just gonna deactivate the acetone I just tried. It did get rid of the spot on the stomach, which is good, but not anywhere else, unfortunately. Bro hates people named Spot. That's canon now. Dang, okay, I'm a little disappointed those didn't come off, because that was like the main reason that I wanted to acetone the arms at all. Shoot, okay. Punch it again. How come you guys aren't behaving over there? I do one doll stream where I, like, consistently am looking away from my computer and you guys are just, like, not behaving. What's that about? Okay. Sorry, I think I... I'm gonna be twins. Okay, bummer. So that didn't work out. Well, there's one little spot of that I need silver for right there, so we're gonna set that aside for now. I'm gonna also acetone the pink off of the boots and replace those with silver, and also put silver on all of the, like, stitches on the boots and the, like, bolts. So I'm gonna need silver. Where is it? Found it. I almost just held the paint up to the web camera like a doof. Oh, I forgot I have it flipped and stuff. It is plate, mail, metal, Warhammer Fanatic paint. I would put it on the web palette, but I found that the metallics don't work on the web palette very much. That's what this is, by the way. I did not specify that that's what I had set up there. If you ever want really good brushes for, like, miniatures and stuff, like... Hang on. Like this style, Warhammer style. Nail art brushes. Very cheap. Basically the same exact sizes as what Games Workshop sells, but for cheaper. My Legion player aura. It makes everyone DC. It's true. I mean, you say that, like, DVD players don't disconnect at the drop of a hat. Okay, I covered up the little black spot. I think it came off of a hat that I had drying semi-near it. Set that down properly. And we're just gonna acetone off this ink from the boots. This is what I do when I'm not streaming, on my not stream days. I'm doing something like this. I kind of haven't in the last few days, though, just because I've been waiting for testing this. I have to, like, watch my hand placement, because if I put my hands up too far, you guys, I think it loses focus and it also covers up the web camera. There we go. Nice, clean boot. Especially against Legion. How come nobody likes Legion, Phobia? Is it your fault? Did you do that? This looks boring, not gonna lie. Phobia, like I said, you weren't gonna be happy with this. That's why we're doing DVD later. Well, not because you're bored with it, but also because I want to play DVD. And I'm mostly, like, testing right now. The setup. Be nice. Lucky, you're okay. You don't have to tell him to be nice. I could take it. I was gonna say, Phobia says looks boring to anything that's not Dead by Daylight. Like, motherfucker just does not get impressed by anything that's not Dead by Daylight. That's fine. You can have your thing, but I have other hobbies besides just Dead by Daylight. So here we are. I need to keep up the watch streak. You've already checked in. I think you're good. At this point, you're basically just waiting for DVD to start. If I leave, I'll miss it. Whatever. You're putting on a tough guy act. You like hanging out with everyone. Don't even lie. Oh, I need a dryer. I need a better paper towel for this. There we go. Okay. Anyone want to give me $100 to buy Legion cosmetics? How do you not already have them all? What? How long have you been playing this game? Lucky, it's just his opinion. I don't care if he thinks it's boring. You don't have to defend it in the... I'm aware this is not everyone's cup of tea, and that's totally fine. Okay. I think this might be an angle you guys can see at, kind of. I wouldn't care. Phobia is, pretends like he's the king of not giving a fuck, but he gives a fuck. Pretty severely, actually. He hung out with me for like 4 hours during Pokopia. I know he gives a fuck. I have a headlamp I could be wearing for this too. It's okay, this lamp is actually really good. I'm not expecting it to be that good. Get up close, make sure I got all of it. That looks good. You can very clearly see that it's like a lug nut. Makes the details pop out more. It's because I like Pokemon. Phobia, you like having friends and hanging out with us. Shut up. Also, I didn't know there was an art category. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, because I was looking at which categories I should stream in for this. And I was looking, and I was like, okay, miniatures could be good for this. But then I was like, I'm not painting Warhammer or anything like that, though, so I decided not to. I hope you guys can see. Okay. Even though if you're Phobia, you're not even watching, which is fine. You're just sitting here harassing us. This is like a do arts with me type of stream. Like, sit down, pull out some, like, sketchbook stuff. And do some drawing. Do a craft. There's an in real life one. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I should do in real life or art, and then I was like, probably art, because, like, I'm physically painting, and also on my in real life face isn't being shown, like, just my hands. Like, I don't think that counts. Oh yeah, you guys have probably a better view of what I'm doing than I do. Very funny. Sick. I'm glad that's working out at least. They go outside and do things? I don't know. What does that mean? I don't understand. What do you mean they go outside? Couldn't be me. That looks good so far. Are you kidding? Oh my god. I love that. Weird stream category? What do you think's not weird? Oh, that's my phone. It's time to start streaming. Bam. Done. The song's about euphobia. I don't think I put my music display up, but, like, my music display is gonna stop working by the end of the month, so it's like, eh. Whatever. Figure out something else later. Eliminate just the chatting category, but outside a house. There are real people with real lives! Sorry I lurk so often on your streams, Lucky. I would chat more, but I'm kind of a really shitty chatter. Like, I just never have anything, like, interesting to say when I'm typing. I also don't type fast. And also I have to mute randomly while I'm working during the day. So I can't always hear what's happening on stream. I'd say most of the time I don't hear what's happening on stream, sadly. I wish. When you lock in on doing art. Shit, I just fucked up. Damn it. Yeah, phobia. Some people don't even know what DBD is. Some people have never played it. They go outside and they talk to other people. Fuck, I keep messing this up. Busy lecturing phobia on what the outside world is like. Kind of okay with scuffs of paint on the toe, because I feel like that's kind of more realistic for, like, a boot. Hell yeah, that's looking fresh, though. Like, I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Okay. Keeping it going. Shit, I just, like, smashed the boot in the same spot. Alright, I'll fix it later. Okay, I just looked it up. In real life is for, like, mobile and going places. Why did you have to look it up? Lucky's been sitting here telling you about it the whole time. What were you looking... What were you unsure about? What the fuck? I should probably DM Piper and tell her that whenever she gets her food and is eaten. Hey! Hello, Uncle. What is up? So I looked it up to be sure. I mean, to be fair, Lucky is the type of person that would gaslight about that kind of thing. Me, kinda. I'm good. How are you today? I'm just doing some doll painting for accessories. Oh, did I ever update the category? I meant to. I might just reach over and update it again. Eh. Go. There we go. Okay, hopefully it's up to date now. Gave me a nasty claw mark while I was sleeping. Of course you were sleeping instead of feeding your cat, so obviously that's on you. You probably should have known better. I'm waiting for the cafeteria to kick in. She had food. Doubtful. Is your cat just rage baiting you? That's how she repays it. Pays it forward to you. Probably should stop being so precious with this. Like, it's so small, and it's such a small thing. Like, people aren't gonna be looking at the boots that often, right? She was playing my dog. And onto me. See, it was an accident. Cat's innocent. Okay, the steady hand to paint small details. I could not do that. There's a reason I go silent. It's because I'm, like, controlling my breathing and, like, heavy focusing. It's also why I keep messing up whenever I'm lecturing phobia. Oops. Oh well. Fine. I didn't say anything. Yeah, you did earlier. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do... I wish I still had my supplies. Oh, if you did, I'd be like, can you make this for me? I'll pay you. And have you make doll leather outfits for me. I need a piece of doll leather pants for something I'm working on. It's cool as hell. I was like, my profession is not nearly as artsy as this. That's probably why I do this artsy stuff on the side, yeah? Gotta get it somehow. I don't have all the Legion cosmetics because I rejoined around the time you started playing. Listen, that sounds like a skill issue on your part, Mr. I'm obsessed with DBD and only want to watch it. And I'm gonna complain when we're not playing it. I think that looks pretty banger, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty proud of that. I want to get back into it, actually, and make, like, armor. Oh, yes. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me move. Something got in front of chat. There we go. Carry gags. Oh, wow. Explode. Crazy work. I hope you guys can hear the music okay-ish, but not enough to where it's, like, invasive. Because I listen to music, or, well, I usually listen to, like, a YouTuber while I'm doing this, but, like, obviously I'm not going to do that on stream. Someone ping me when DVD starts. Okay, phobia. That looks pretty good to me, I think. Right now I'm painting accessories for Frankenstein, who's daughter of Frankenstein's monster. Or at least that was the official title back when I first got into them. I think there's a different title now? I'm not 100% sure, actually. The boxes are kind of bare bones now. Mattel's a little precious and lazy with their money. Make armor out of croc leather mixed with regular leather? That would be awesome. Oop, I need more silver here. And I'm just using war paints and army painter stuff. because it's good for multiple things. Good for dolls, good for Warhammer figurines. Acrylic is just handy to have. Of course, I saved the smallest ones for last here. I'm actually like doing this fairly far away from me because I'm trying to make sure you guys can kind of see it. I've also got a magnifying glass in front of the camera. I say camera, it's an old iPhone that I bought off eBay. An older one, so hopefully it wasn't a stolen one. It was probably just refurbished, but still. If you did it right, center it down. Center the back and the shoulder bits. Hey, Norwin. I'm just doing like in real life doll accessory painting. I'm not playing Rivals today. My computer does not agree with Rivals. Like the most recent patch, or no, the patch with White Box, I think, is the one that like kind of broke it for my computer. I've not been able to stream it since then. It's really sad actually, because I'd love to stream the PvE mode more, but it was not doing too hot during that either. And I'm doing the higher levels on that now, so it's like very intense. Oh, hi, how are you? Sorry, I had to lock in there. I'm trying to do really tiny details on this shoe, but I think this is coming out pretty good. The silver, I think, added so much to the shoe. I actually like it now. I think I'm gonna make the part down the middle here silver as well. And then I will call it on this shoe. And we'll see about painting maybe something else and give the shoes a break, and I'll come back to the shoes at the end. It looks nice. Good job. Oh, thank you. That, and I have this idea of making scale mail out of armor. That'd be interesting. I feel like that's like the classic rogue starting armor in every like RPG game. Sorry, if I don't talk, it's because I'm trying to control my breathing so it's a little more steady here. Oh, just this last little bit in the corner. Shoot, I kind of messed it up. That's okay. I gotta go back through it with acetone and touch up some of the spots anyway. There we go. I think that looks way better than like the plain black one though. Like details wise, this has got it going on. Quite happy with that. So I will clean that up off stream and I will seal it with Mr. Super Clear later. Like I said though, we are going to switch to a different accessory just to keep things a little bit fresh. So I am working on something super special for one of my friends. Hang on. Model's gonna go AFK for a second. Hold on. Gotta turn and grab this because I forgot. So, this is a G3 Frankie doll. Oh, let me move this. There we go. So this is like a G3 Frankie here. Maybe. There we go. Get the light out of the way there. G3 Frankie. Metal leg. Thicker body. But the classic Frankies that released. They released in like 2008. They originally came out and she was green, obviously. She's staring directly at me. Came out. they were a smash hit, obviously. They didn't really seal the body correctly, so I've already sealed this body with Mr. Super Clear, so it's got a layer to protect the stitches from getting uncanny valley type shit. I must just be desensitized to it, because, like, when my friend gave me these dolls, they were already, like, naked and armless, because, you know, years and years of, like, wear and tear and play. I will say I did touch up her face just a little bit. Let me see if I can't get the light on it. I did touch up her face a little bit. There we go. And I also made the lips a little darker. Hopefully that'll focus. Sorry, the camera's like flipped, so it's hard to know where to hold things. But I gotta seal her face still. But there's like a couple dirty spots and stuff that I want to clean up on her, so she's not quite in the box for being sealed yet. But I wanted to show off. You could tell that she's a very first release because she's got gold elastic holding her legs in. And it is so insane to me how this is like still like woven tight and doesn't need to be like restrung or anything. Like, this is a couple $100 right here. Crazy stuff. Because a lot of the first G1 dolls were woven with elastic. New ones have pegs, so they don't have any elastic. It's just like plastic pegs. But first release dolls have gold elastic, and then the next would be black, and then the next is white elastic. I don't really care about fixing black or white elastic because that's so common. But this is like a grail. This is so important. This was the doll that I picked out for her. Oh, hey, Stellar. Picked out for her and gifted to her on her birthday. I'm so thankful she still had it. She didn't have any of the original clothing, so I bought replacement clothing on eBay, and I'm going to restore it and re-gift it to her. And I'm going to give her nicer hair, which is why she's bald right now, because her hair was trashed. Very well-loved doll. She's going to get new life and become a display piece, because this is such a grail, like hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth right here. I am going to put that up, though, because I don't need that right now. And I already have, like, a donor set of hands and stuff and arms for her. Let's see. What do I want to work on next really quick? I've got the acetone out. Let's do... So, another thing I've been working on, and I think after this I will switch to DVD and call this a successful test stream. You're reviving dolls? Yes! Yes, I am. I moved... I created the doll corner, which is to, like, put all of my general chat ramblings outside of about dolls, outside of sorry, I'm trying to fix the webcam here. There we go. Made a doll corner channel, so all of my ramblings about dolls will stay out of the general chat from now on in Discord. Because I know not everyone cares. That's also why I'm like, I'm gonna start doing this as like one of my off day streams, probably not regularly. Other thing I've been doing, Enid from Wednesday, the TV series on Netflix, has gotten her own doll. She went on clearance, or like on sale on Amazon for like $20. That's not bad for a doll. So I bought her and I was like, what if Enid was a vampire instead of a werewolf? So I redid her face to be like bloody and stuff. There we go. I'm not blocking the camera anymore. Trying to figure out what angle is best here. It's not working. Okay, that's fine. You can tell I put fangs, and she's got like blood coming off of her mouth. I've also rerouted all of the pink and blue that she had, and I put just black. It's just kind of like regular stock, so it's this length of stock. I have to like cut it down and style it still. But I have to seal her face. It's just the weather hasn't been good for sealing, so she's kind of been on my list of things to do. But in addition to her body, which I wanted to paint a couple blood details on, I've got her hands here. And what I wanted to do with her hands was I wanted one hand to be like covered in blood, like she just sliced someone, like Dimitrescu style from like Resident Evil. And she was like licking the blood off her hand, and that's why it's all over her face. That's like thematically what I'm doing with this doll. So, but I gotta get rid of her like colored nails, because her nails are super long and gorgeous, because she's a werewolf in the show. But I gotta get rid of those, and I think I'm making them white and black, probably. I'm not sure if I want to make them alternate or just black. I have to decide. Phobia's like, Stellar, please, I'm so bored. Okay, so I need to acetone. And obviously that's not real blood. Like, that's paint that I mixed. I actually painted that color right here. So. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I need more acetone. Sorry the camera is, like, desyncing a lot this stream. There's just not much I can do. Like, my web camera's not that great. It's very front forward. But I just gotta get rid of her nail polish. Because as cute as it is, I already have an Enid doll that still has her nail polish. This one is just for... Stop trying to make Chuckina a thing. It's not gonna be a thing. See? This acetone is, like, burning my nose right now. It is a thing. Alex has been like, no! I liked it at first, and then you guys took it too far! And then after I acetone the nails, dip it in soapy water to deactivate the acetone so it doesn't eat through the plastic. Very important step. I feel like this stream is more like, if you're already doing arts and crafts, you can sit down and do them with me while I ramble to you about doll stuff. But Phobia doesn't have any artistic bones in his body right now. All he knows is Legion Dead by Daylight. And that's it. Okay. I'm gonna get some more magnifying glass action here. Oop. Oop, this way. There we go. My art is stabbing. Very cool. Thank you, Phobia. Can we quote that in, like, a trial? A trial. I'm listening to Ryan Gosling meme songs? What the fuck does that even mean? What, Stellar? What are you talking about? Like, is Ryan Gosling the one singing them? Or... Because I think that'd probably be AI, which is bad. You don't want to do that. Okay. I need a little bit of black paint here for these. Where is it? That's strong tone, which is not quite what I need. Matte black. Found it. Paint shaking ASMR. It's just songs that are linked with Ryan. What? Why do you have Ryan Gosling content on? What have you been watching? Because this one isn't metallic, I am going to use the wet palette for it, actually. I'm just going to move the acetone over here and hope that I remember it's there and I don't spill it. We don't need a whole lot to start here. Actually, I might... Yeah. I'm going to use Flow Improver. Sorry, it's flipped the camera, so you're just going to have to pretend like you saw what that was. I'm just going to use, like, a drop of Flow Improver. Just to loosen the paint up a little, because it's a little... Well, maybe if it comes out. Whoever used this after me last, I think, got paint on it. Yeah. There we go. Fixed it. Oop. Just a little bit. And then I had... What did I do with them? Are they down here? Yes, they are. I got, like... I can reach them. I got, like, silicone tip things purely for mixing paint. Because I was previously using... toothpicks, which would tear away at the wet palette. And it just wasn't good. So I was like, let me get something that's Not for this, but could be used for this. Okay. Okay, and I hope you guys can see this well, because I might cover up the web camera occasionally and be really locked in here. Yeah, this is gonna need another coat, I think. Get it to be as dark as I would like. Man, it is so small. There we go. You can kind of see it. I think after I finish painting these nails, we will switch to DBD before Phobia has an aneurysm. Gosh, that looks so pretty though. Hold up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do black on all of it because the black looks so good and I feel like the white would get lost in her very pale skin tone. He's gonna crash out. Okay, these two nails are pretty close together. It's like, I hope the model tracking's okay. I gotta review the VOD. This is pretty much just a test for future streams where I just do this. That looks good. Hell yeah. This is peaceful, right? I think so too. I think this would be a nice, fun, like, Monday or even Friday stream. Like, an off day stream where I just do this for like an hour. And that's it. Okay, I hope you guys can still see it. I just have to be kind of close to actually see it because it's very tiny in real life. That's the apple. That's Applin. Applin. Yep, that's what that one is. Wow, her nails are so striking when they're all black like that. Like, that's actually pretty gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, here we go. I do feel a little bad for VOD watchers just because um, the music, the background music is not on an audio track that will be saved to the VOD or the recording. So it's gonna be just dead silence every time I'm, like, focused. Nah, fuck them. Man, Stella, you always have the best advice. Stella, are you taking a month off from streaming? Why haven't you streamed? If it's personal, just DM me. I don't want to call you out on main, but I just thought of it and my ADHD said impulsively ask him now. Do it now, before you forget again. It's like, is B holding you hostage every day? Gosh, that looks so good though.
Oh, look! A dandelion!
Hey, it's Piper! Piper, let me know when you're done eating. Had to pause my music to log in. EBD alert. I just gotta go to the bathroom. Okay, if that's the case, this is a really good stopping point, actually, for me. Because I'll do my other boot off stream. I gotta, like, move stuff. And so we'll be in brief intermission while I do that. But this was a nice little test. And I'm probably after stream gonna just keep working on this since I've got it all set up. Alright. Cool. So, we're gonna be right back, everybody. While I change my entire layout.